Hey guys, this is William with a long overdue video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing a G4G5 with Joe, Kimball, and Lava Juice. I see in my starting pack Village Elder and Native and Harvester, all very strong cards. Native is super strong, so definitely taking that. Got to keep Harvester and Village Elder in mind to try and play towards those bonuses. So Oven Inspector is pretty good with a card like Native, Vegetable Vendor as a way of getting crops while playing improvements. The Vegetable Vendor is pretty good with Native because you don't need to start player that much. I think I'm going to go with Lord of the Manor though. Just with Native, should be easy to get max fields and crops at least, and then fences, so should be a 4-point card. Here, Hoarder or Gardening Enthusiast? I guess Hoarder. I'm not that bullish on Gardening Enthusiast. I think there's a lot of way of getting crops that are better. And Hoarder's quite a bit stronger. This screen is so much bigger than playing on my laptop. It's very different. I'll resize everything once we start. Here, maybe Resource Seller. Resource Seller is pretty good. Otherwise, I could do maybe Village Fool or yeah. There's actually quite a few cards that I could take here. I think I will take Village Fool, and then just play nice tight game, throw away lots of cards, don't start player hardly ever. Because if Lord of the Manor gives me 4 bonus points, Hoarder 5, and Village Fool, even if it gives me 3, that would be, and then I have like a 40-point farm that pushes me into the 50s, so probably go for something like that. Alright, I'm going to be right back. Looks like we're waiting on Kim. Also, I do have chat up on my other screen, so please say hi if you're watching. I think what I like here, I think what I like here is taking Village Elder and then potentially throwing it away with Village Fool. Um, yeah, and then everyone kind of hopefully drafts around it and plays for it, and then I get to say ha ha ha. Tenant Farmer and Pasteurization Expert are both good, but I think I'm gonna go to if I'm gonna go towards crops, and Pasteurization Expert goes down in value a lot. But the two in combination are really good. But you can't get both. Can't take two cards at once, unfortunately. Actually, I played Sushi Go recently, and Sushi Go actually has a card that lets you mitigate that. Like if you want to get two cards out of one pile, you can take a card called Chopsticks, and then you put the chopsticks back in to replace your second card. It's really cool. Um, I don't think something like that would work for Agricola, but yeah, it's pretty neat. This pick is Storehouse Minder's pretty good. Oven Inspector's okay. Um, Animal Tamer's Apprentice is okay. All these are okay cards. Um, Probably Storehouse Minder combos pretty well with Hoarder. So, and then if I don't like it, I just throw it away. So, yeah. And this one, Master Brewer, I guess. Not that it's a good card, but maybe I get some combo miner with it. Okay, wow. Three passing miners, which is good for the Village Fool. Hopefully these guys pass me lots of cards. Um, I'm gonna take Meadow, keeping an eye on Wildlife Reserve, hopefully coming back, because if I can do those two together and then play, like, get all the animals with Wildlife Reserve and then play Meadow, it's pretty nice. Muddy Waters is really good, as well as Bookmark, but those two in combination are nice. So and hopefully I don't want to play a card like Bookmark, because Bookmark, um, it's you play Bookmark and then you get to play an occupation. Well, you could just play an occupation, and with my Village Fool I would rather throw Bookmark away and just play the occupation. So Bookmark's not a good card for me in this game if I'm gonna play Village Fool. This is actually pretty difficult. Chocolate is good. Greenhouse can be very good. Um, Dovecoat. I think I'm gonna take Dovecoat here. I don't think I'm gonna play a major all that early. Greenhouse could be good too, and I haven't seen a lot of ways of getting crops, and I definitely need ways of getting crops. Okay, I'll take Greenhouse. It's makes my Lord of the Manor way more secure. And here, Cash Crop is good. Um, cash crop with reed nursery is good because you can sow reed onto the cash crop. Actually, especially because native gives me a ton of extra reed. Okay, but I don't think I need to take reed nursery here. Actually, cash crop, duck pond, reed nursery, maybe whale oil, but the rest of the cards are pretty weak. So actually, I do need to take reed nursery here if I want to play it at all. And native gives me a bunch of extra reeds, so this is a way of using it that's not just Basket Maker's Workshop. And this card, carrots, definitely. I don't really want Lighthouse. Lighthouse would be okay, but there's better stuff I can do. I don't want to spend all my stone early. I'm not going to go on Reedstone Food hardly at all, which makes Lighthouse really hard to play. Perfect. Wildlife Reserve came back. This is kind of a different setup. I'm using a different mic than I normally do, so let me know how the audio quality is. If it's loud enough, too quiet, if it cut in and out a lot, you know, let me know. Nothing really all that good here. I'll take bathroom. If I throw it away, it's no problem. And then this pick, windmill is terrible, wooden crane is terrible. I'll take whale oil, probably throw it away. All right. With all the passing miners there were in the draft, there's definitely a possibility for me to play and win Village Elder here. Especially if I get first family growth, then I'll have lots of actions to play. Especially if I grow to 4, you know, etc. All right. So, is there any reason not to play native here? I could take 3 wood, but I think I just play native. It's fine. If I don't play native, my second action will be really bad. I have a very flexible hand, which is good. I can do a lot of different stuff well. Getting a 4 wood occupation with my 5th pick is always really strong. I don't know if I haven't done that many videos in a while. So I managed to get second in the top bracket of the Boîte League, the Meeple League. So I was pretty happy about that. And actually, I was only 1 point. If I got one more point in one of my games, I would have won it. Um, one more point in, I tied 2 games. So if I go from a tie to an outright win or an outright position in those games, I would have won. But sound quality is a bit worse. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. Both my gaming headsets, I love them up until the moment they break. And they are both broken, and the mics weren't working, so I'm using like a Bluetooth headset. So I'll probably buy another mic for the next time I stream. But yeah, thanks for letting me know, Mariskak. Appreciate it. I've also got a fan on in my room because it's hot in my room at the moment. Yeah, sorry about that. Wow, no one taking 4 wood. Hmm. Well, Joe will take 4 wood because he's Joe, and that's what Joe does. So I'll probably take 3 wood and then field again. And then if I play Village Elder, build room, I'll have the first room by quite a large margin. I'm really surprised Joe played that instead of taking the 4 wood. So I have to decide, do I have a hand that will let me compete for House Steward? Unfortunately, probably not. So I think I have to continue doing what I was doing already. But yeah, with House Steward out, that means lots of family growth with improvements. So that means Village Elder almost certainly goes unplayed. So I could Village Fool away, Village Elder, Master Brewer, maybe Bathroom in Wales for 3 points. And that would be fine. So I plow, get a read and a food. So Marscock's saying in chat that Joe has a bit of a different playstyle now. So we'll see where that goes. So I think my final farm is probably like a clay or stone three room house with 6 fields, and then the remaining spaces are all fences, and so I should be able to get a 4-point Lord of the Manor plus 5-point Hoarder plus 3-point Village Fool, which should be good. So here's the House Steward support card, or at least one of them. Unusual to see it played this early, but when he played House Steward, I figured he's got some minor that he's pushing out. There's got to be something there. So 3 wood here gives me enough wood to build a room. So I just want to grow ahead of Joe. I expect we're gonna see. Would it be Animal Pen? I doubt Animal Pen since he took a stone from Art Director. I expect we'll see some card from Joe that encourages playing that you want to play occupations early for. Oh yeah, definitely. With this renovator, definitely. All right. Nothing I really want to do. I could take 3 clay, but probably I'll just fish. I wonder if we'll see if Lava Juice builds a room first action. Kimball playing Vegetable Vendor. I don't get why he would acquire a vegetable here. Um, a cattle is better just as long as you get cooking hearth. But we'll see. Maybe he like first picked that card where you want to have one of each different type of resource and crop. He might have done something like that. So yeah, if Lava Juice Yeah, I was thinking about taking grain and sowing, um, but I have reed nursery, so I could do something with reed nursery. I also only have one person in my farm for some reason. Yeah, there's the animal pen. Pretty good. Very nice for Joe. But yeah, good for Joe. Um, and then he can first action start play around 5 until family growth comes out. So we'll see. What do I want to do here? I could reed stone food, probably, or I 3 wood or 4 clay. Those are probably my best options. I think I'll take 3 wood. Yeah, there's the cooking hearth from Kimball, which just makes the cattle. Oh, he couldn't hold a second cattle and he couldn't eat it at the time. That's why he got a vegetable. Of course. Sorry. My apologies, Kimball. So yeah, I'm in a pretty good spot to build 2 rooms at once, so maybe I'll do that. If family growth is around 5, and if not, we'll have some interesting stuff going on. Well, I really don't want to take 2 reed here because 2 reed is just so inefficient for me. But on the other hand, 2 rooms at once is nice, so I guess I will. So let's see if Joe does start player. No, oh, he can't, of course. He doesn't have the resources to build, of course. My bad. Um, I don't need to build here. I really don't. Kimball's the only other person who can build. So I could take 5 clay. 5 clay is nice. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Treasure Hunter for Kimball. This is a nice card. Was it his first pick? I don't think I saw it. That's good. This is good for lava juice. Goblet into well with family growth. Really nice. He just needs to get one wood with his second action. So 2 wood rooms for me, 2D. Oh, nice. Resource seller here from Kimball. What a great combination. So I need to get one more food, which I can get from playing Plow. But I also want... I'm gonna need like 8 food by the end of round 9 because I want to play Hoarder and I want to play Village Fool at some point as well. So I'm gonna need to feed 3 people plus play my occupations. So I would be happy taking 4 wood here. Um, yeah, 4 wood is good. Taking good resources. I've gotten lots of good resource piles, which I'm happy about. Send second action. There's not too much on the board, so probably Plow. Which also lets me play carrots when I need to start player. So that's good. I'm also at the point where greenhouse isn't going to come out to get both vegetables, in which case it's probably fine to just throw it away with Village Fool. So I might do that. Oh, interesting. Writing Maniac. Interesting. This is super gutsy from Lava Juice, saying he's really banking on getting a 4 food action with his second move in round 7. Which the only one available is fishing. So unless he plays a card, an occupation that gives him food. Oh, I guess he could pay 2 food off chocolate, and it was his first occupation. Okay, so he only needs a 3 food action. So traveling players might be available to him. We will see. Reno plus flower pots here from Joe, I would imagine. Yeah. But also Lava Juice still not taking wood to play his well. He's gonna have to be careful or else he's gonna lose it. So much extra food in this game. Goblet, um, Acquirer. Oh, there it is, the Harvester, which gives him the resources to play the well. Yeah, I figured. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Joe is passing me back door. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'm just not going to say anything. So, first move, what do I want to do? Um, Probably take food. Probably four food fishing. There is 4 wood available, so I could just keep, you know, plugging away at that. But I think food. This food is super valuable if I'm gonna double grow. Maybe second action Reno plus greenhouse. Because if I play greenhouse now, it would definitely be worth doing it. And then I play family growth backdoor, family growth carrots, which would work. Yeah, Joe is a good guy. I agree, Marscock. So yeah, backdoor is actually like super game changing for me. Because it means I'm going to grow twice in round 8 as opposed to start player round 8, family growth round 9, and then not grow again until 11 or 12, which is crazy. It's really crazy. It's going to save me so many actions. It's also part of why native is so good, is it let me get read. I just spent my actions taking wood and plowing or taking read, which just gave me all the stuff I needed. If 4 wood's available, I'll definitely take 4 wood. If not, I'll probably reno. So Lava Juice took traveling players. Oh man. Do I want to leave crazy wood actions available? No, I don't. I want to take wood myself. All right, so what cards am I looking at throwing away with my Village Fool? Village Elder, Master Brewer, Greenhouse, Bathroom Whale Oil. That's 5 cards. So to get rid of 5 is the same as getting rid of 4. So it means playing Village Fool in round 8 or round 10. And so I'm double growing round 8, so Village Fool wants to be played in round 10. Hoarder wants to be played in round 9. So Hoarder round 9, Village Fool round 10. So I'm going to need 8 food plus another 2 or 3 here. So I'm going to need 10 food by the end of this round. And I have for carrots will give me 1. So after double growing, but the next order of business is get food, get as much food as I can. So carrots gives me the food to play Village Fool in round 10. I need 6 food by the end of round 9. So what are my options for that? Um, if boar comes round 8, I get 2 boar round 9. That would require me playing a cooking hearth, but I have 5 clay, so that's an option. So backdoor is a World Championship deck miner that lets you go on any miner spot and then immediately put a person on family growth if you can family growth. So since I have miner spot with my first action, backdoor lets me immediately place my second. And then I play carrots, I guess. All right, I'll be right back. So Kimball used backdoor as well. So 3 people, 5 of us grew in 2 rounds. So yeah, that means someone can build grow in round 9. This is just a crazy game. The point ceiling is going to be quite high. All right. So I need food. Um, I need 4 food. So I probably want to do an action that's going to put me towards that. Um, Fortunately, there's not enough stone to do like stone oven or something interesting. I probably build cooking hearth here. I think that's fine. And then I get 2 sheep, and if I don't get 2 sheep, I get something else. Oh wow. So Kimball's getting a vegetable, 3 clay from the hill cult, a clay from resource seller, and then he plays an improvement, and he also gets the plow, which gives him a reed and a reed. Like really, like just a crazy amount of return from one move. So Lava Juice decided to not not take sheep, so that's great for me. So I'll take sheep. Actually, if I can avoid eating that sheep, then it counts towards my meadow, which would be handy. Yeah, so see, so Kimball fenced there, gets a clay and a stone from his treasure hunter, which gives him a clay and a stone from his resource seller. Really, really nice play. Nice play, nice layout. I can still play Hoarder though. I think it's worth it. Oh man, and Joe is passing me Stone Exchange. Oh, too bad. Lots of stuff that I wouldn't mind throwing away, but that's okay. I didn't get my Village Fool out any earlier, and I'm in a good spot. 4 people start around 10 is excellent. So I took Boar just for the food, and then feed 8 Horde Reed. Oh man, Joe passes me another card. I should have banked on this and played it right at the beginning, but oh well, that's okay. What to do here? Taking wood. I need to take stuff that's gonna feed me. So like 2 stone will feed me, because I can build like clay oven or pottery or something. I definitely want to take grain, vegetable, grain, or grain, vegetable, vegetable, and before this next harvest. But I think taking wood away from my opponents is always good. As Joe says, wood is the best resource. And if I can get enough wood that I don't need to play meadow, then that's fine too. Might be hard for me to get Reed though, if Kimball's gonna take Reed every turn. Backdoor again. Oh my god. So Village Fool here, so I can start throwing cards away, get 3 points out of it. Oh, good thing I played it when I did, because Kimball's playing an occupation right now too. So what are my last two moves? Take grain and plow, or take grain and one cattle? I need food, so probably take grain and one cattle. And I'll throw away whale oil, I guess. And then I can throw away wood with my hoarder for the next harvest. So then for the rest of the game I need 5 clay, one a bunch of reed if I'm gonna play reed nursery. So 5 clay, bunch of reed, 5 stone, because I need 4 for each of the reno plus 1 for the hoarder. And then 2 reed for each, 1 reed for each of the 2 renos, 1 reed for reed nursery, and then 2 or 3 reed to sow. So I probably need like 5 or 6 reed. So I can take 3 reed next round plus a couple plow native reeds will work. So that's a 4 food action. So 4 food action seems okay. And I'll take grain with my next move. Gardening enthusiast, yeah. So it ends up being that I would really like to have it, especially because Kimball's sitting on the vegetable spot. But oh, that happens. So here, 6 clay would be nice. But no one really needs clay aside from Kimball. Kimball's the only player that has any interest in clay, and he doesn't need it this round, as far as I can tell, because he has more than enough to eat for his pottery and then get some more later. Unless he wants to play like clay oven or something. So I think I can afford to risk not getting 6 clay and take something else. Like taking a feeding, taking 6 food from boar, for example, would be okay. I guess if I could pull it off, 4 stables is another point for Lord of the Manor. But I want to get the crops up, and it seems like the crops are going to be difficult, depending on what Kimball keeps doing. Like, I'm looking at something like take vegetable and then sow for my next 2 actions. Oh my goodness. That's really irritating. And he's probably going to get on the sow space because nobody else. I mean, Joe and I could do it. Actually, we all could do it, but sowing one crop is not generally worth it. More nice comboing from Kimball. Oh, why does Lava Juice need 6 reed or 6 clay? Ugh, that's annoying. So I could do something like fence and then take 2 sheep. Yeah, I'm guessing Lava Juice wants the clay to build another room. Um, I guess it's worth it. I don't know. If I just take reed here, though, then he's kind of shit out of luck. Fencing into sheep would be nice, though. But I do want to play. I need to get my reed nursery out, so I think this is fine. And then my last move can be start play a reed nursery. And then if Plowsow comes out, great. If Reno or if Family Growth comes out, even better. But taking 2 cattle wouldn't be too bad as well. Oh, Kimball went on start player. Oh, I guess I fence then. I want to be able to start holding animals. There's nothing really else for me to play that I really want to do. Oh, but if I fence 12, I can't hoard wood anymore. Oh, this is irritating. Do I still play meadow? Do I take wood? Could just punt, like skip making a decision here and play an occupation instead. Um, or take another grain, which would be 3 food. Not hoarding here is 2 point difference, so it's probably worth hoarding. So I'll just play wildlife reserve. That's fine. So I wouldn't mind doing start player first action, into plow sow next round, or else into family growth. Both would be fine. I need to take animals anyways, so taking 1 cattle, 1 boar, and then playing meadow round 13 I think is fine. Because then I can fence 4 pastures with only 4, 5, 6, 7 wood total. So that's pretty easy. Yeah, it's probably worth it to still do meadow. Let's see what Joe does. I'm interested to know. Um, yeah, so next move, I'm not sure. I could plow again. I could plow and then sow. And then I can first move family growth even without room. I can do sow bake this round and then take cattle or something like that. Yeah, there's stone oven. Kimball has so many improvement points. So I have way more reed than I need for reed nursery, but it's okay because I want to get the harvester bonus. So it's worth sowing the extra reed. Yeah, because 5 goods, not 5 crops, 5 goods, and reed is a good. So that's good for me. Um, and then this action I'll take boar, sure. One step closer to my meadow. So I need 3 more food before this harvest. I would also like to reno. I need to reno twice. I don't need to reno twice, but if I could reno twice, that would be ideal. Oh, Kimball is first action start player, I assume. It's gotta be start player. Unless he's going on vegetable again. Nope, not vegetable. Interesting. recognizing that he needs to acquire before he does his sow action, I guess. So my last two moves, um, I don't know actually. I wouldn't mind getting. I want to take clay, but if I take clay next round, it might be worth more, and I do need food. And I also want to play meadow because we're running out of actions to actually use on for fencing. I guess what I could do is I could just eat one of those animals. Like I could eat the cattle. I could play meadow and then fence. But Lava Juice doesn't really have any wood. He doesn't really want to fence that badly. And Kimball needs to plow so I think I can pressure and get the Reno fence space. It means my hoarder dies here, unfortunately. I guess I could have taken clay and then played it on Reno, played Reno Meadow. But then what happens if Kimball first move fences? Which I don't think he would, but yeah. Yeah, I guess that's why I should have taken clay and then fenced. Well, it's still okay. Because I can take 6 clay or 5 clay next round, and it's a 4 point plus hoarder, so it's like a much better action to do it that way. And actually, I could take 3 stone here, hoard stone this round, play Basket Maker's Workshop next round. That would be good as well. And my Lord of the Manor probably is dead, but it's only like 2 points anyways, so whatever. This game did not go the way I was expecting it to. I'm happy to see Lava Juice Reno here because it means that my Renoing is much safer next round. Yeah, this is a pretty sad farm. Pretty sad. Especially compared to what my opponents have been doing. How much total read do I have? 8, 13. If I play Basket Maker's Workshop and eat 1, that's 10. So then my conversion is 3 for Basket Maker's Workshop, 3 for Reed Nursery, I think. Oh, not quite. I'd be 1 short. Yeah, because it says exchange, so I think that explicitly means you can't have them work for both. But I'm not totally sure. It should have let me double count, but I guess Reed Nursery is pretty clear. It says exchange, not you get points for having them. Alright, so my Reno fence is safe. So next action is probably Basket Maker's Workshop. Kimball saying that I was risky playing major minor there. I could have gone on one of the Reno spots. It's true. I guess I should have done Reno Imp and then Fence second move. I could have done that for sure. I don't know. Tough game. I'm not thinking clearly. Things really did not go the way I expected them to. So I can convert 4 reed to 2 points. I ate a reed, food, 2 grain, and cattle. So the only negative I end with is boar. So better than I expected considering the mid game. So I score 37 plus 11, 37 plus 14, 51. So I score 51. So it's not terrible. 5 points off Kimball. Better than the other two players. So yeah, so yeah. I mean, I got 51, which is pretty good, but nowhere near enough to get anywhere near what Kimball was doing. That veggie spot was super strong. Vegetable, plow, bunch of clay, play an improvement. Jeez. Jeez. Joe saying he should have taken LTM. Alright, we'll take a quick look at the draft. Oh man, ugly. Why is it giving the glow? Hmm. There we go. That's much nicer. So yeah, native, easy pick. Lord of the Manor, easy pick. I mean, I don't think I'm going to change my mind. I guess I could have taken Resource Seller. Resource Seller and Hoarder work okay together because it gets you extra clay and stone, which is what you need for the Resource Seller. Or for the Hoarder, sorry. Village Elder, like it's a denial pick. Here. Oven Inspector would have been good for me actually. It would have let me bake one of those grain at the end of the game, which would have saved me a read. When Kimball plays Clay Oven, I could have played Oven Inspector and baked one of my grain. So, yeah, Oven Inspector probably is more flex. It's probably more flexible, so that's a reason to take it. And then these cards were all crap. So here I took Meadow over Muddy Waters. I don't think Muddy Waters even got played. But Meadow with Wildlife Reserve I think is fine. I took Greenhouse over Dovecot. Dovecot quite a bit better for power. Greenhouse though, knowing that the 5 crop gathering card, whatever that's called, the 4 wood 3-point card. Oh my goodness. Harvester, that's it. Knowing Harvester's out there, I think greenhouse is okay, but yeah, chocolate better by power too. Only slightly though. Um, Reed Nursery here. Reed Nursery might have come back, but if it didn't come back, it would have been pretty disastrous for me. So sucks passing Kimball Duck Pond, but I'm not sure what else I can do there. And then carrots, wildlife reserve, bathroom. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe just the way the game went, it's just such a strange game. Kimball had a really beautiful game. The acquirer timing out perfectly with his pasteurization expert, and then treasure hunter plus resource seller. Really, really nice game by him. So, I mean, he's a strong player. I got second to him, so that happens sometimes. Anyways, that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this little video, and it won't be too long till I do another video. Definitely do another one this week for sure. Don't know when exactly, but I will. Anyways, thanks for watching, and see you next time.